Blessings. There you go. So, let's just get right into it. You dig?
This one's hit high in the air, shallow left center. It's going to be.
They playing too much. Playing too much. What are y'all doing? Fighting over the ball. That's what I'm saying. Fighting over the ball. Yeah. I don't know what the hell. They was fighting over the ball. They was fighting to catch it. For who's gonna catch the ball, and nobody ended up catching it. Oh, he flipped it out of his glove. Oh, this might be a decent one. This might be a decent one.
Popped up. Third base side. A-Rod and Jeter. And who's going to get it? They drop it.
Shit.
Oh, man. This is an amnesia game for them. They want to forget they played this one.
So 0 for 3. And a high fly ball into right center field. Garcia, the right fielder, trailing it, and he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. I'm actually surprised like he dropped it, but I know it's a comp. Like, that's crazy. I know it's a comp, but I'm acting surprised when he dropped it. Because, I mean, it is surprising. Like, ooh. Hold on, did he? Hold on, but did he drop it? You couldn't really see this. They had some bad quality.
He's there.
Oh, he did. It bounced back up. He dropped it. It bounced back up. That's crazy. That's messed up. We'll be blowing bubble gum now.
Shallow in center. Long run for a trio of Cubs. It's the second.
Whoa.
Addison Russell.
Hey, just the way they drop it. Look. Oh, yeah, he would have been on the bench.
For the second time already. First pitch swinging is Pena.
Champagne.
And again, that's sun creating problems out there, and Pena will safely reach second base.
The sun was in his eyes for sure.
Worth moving to his left for this ball by Frazier. Tyson dropped the ball. How about that?
Just a drop.
He dropped that ball out in right field.
Just a drop.
A team that has made more errors.
Now the Rockies are down to their last strike, and this ball's high and deep to right field. Got a chance to fly. Camped near the wall. Reaches up, drops the baseball. 2 runs had scored. Descalso going to third, and the Rockies have a 5-2 lead.
The fly ball that's lifted out to left for out number 2. Oh, it's dropped.
He thought he had it.
On his way to second base.
Go left side.
The tying run at second.
Pops him up.
Okay. Piss out.
Gillespie. And now Beckham.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
And it's going to dip a notch more as he pops one on
That's
the
crazy.
right side. Altuve almost stumbles.
Oh, he dropped it
Gets the
too.
ball back in. Here comes Maven. Here's the throw. And
He's safe
at the
too.
plate.
And he's safe too. Oh my.
Cowgill hits one out toward right center field. Long run for both Fowler and Marisnick. It's Marisnick.
He dropped it.
And he drops it.
He drops it. Maltese, he drops it, brother.
He's going to score. This game is going to be tied up at 3.
Right off the top of the glove.
First knock of the night. Pop up down the right side. Mazzara coming on, nearing the line. He drops it. It's a fair ball that will provide run number 6.
Oh yeah, you do know that. You do know that. Ooh, the big boy just, they're trying to cram him.
Pushing it toward foul territory, and Lowry drops it in and out of his glove.
That's crazy.
And the Rangers catch a break.
In and out of his glove.
There's one you don't.
Oh, here we go with
Top
it.
chocolate chip cookie dough has cookie dough and chocolate chunks in every bite.
Look at the ass,
but half the calories. So you can ice cream like nobody's watching. Ice cream like never before.
A second razor for my pubic area? Game changer. Made specifically for coarse hair and thin skin. Venus.
My fantasy team is cooked. Little abs,
Guess
man.
I'm off for the
I
season.
don't have to do like this.
You don't have to wait until next season. With PrizePicks, pick more or less on players whenever you want.
Download the PrizePicks app and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup.
There's a shift in the air. You feel it before you see it. longer days, fewer layers. Travis Matthews, made to meet the moment.
Bro.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Flight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere you want. Any way you want. It's the way you need it.
All right.
Bunts it in the air.
Oh, he bunt that motherfucker.
Dropped
that motherfucker right
the
there.
Royals, they can get 2 outs here.
Nobody at second.
Nobody at second base.
That's
Because
it.
of the wheel play, nobody was at second base. David Lowe makes an out, but it's a productive out.
Oh my God.
It is dropped, so no out.
He said 6-7.
He gets an RBI as the ball is dropped by Casper Well.
Oh my God.
Short left. Mustakas out. That's Orlando in. And he drops it. Nava's going to score. The Rays get their second run.
I've been pissed.
Away. Weaver delivers. That swung on and hammered to center. Back goes Trout to the track at the wall.
And dropped it.
And drops it. The run scores. Turner into second. We have a 1-1.
This is the best quality of this video because this thing is hideous. Damn, it can only go 480, y'all. Jesus Christ, can we get a better video?
Got him in the jaw.
Got him in the jawline. Ooh, I saw that bubble gum.
End of the bat, little pop, back goes Utley, and he makes he drops
The A's.
ball. Coming to the plate is
Love the A's.
The throw home. He is in there. Wow. Mantle for him.
Okay, cracked it out of here.
Box it up. That's the same pitch that Ross got Dietrich on, and it's dropped.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Takes a little second for it to go away.
Driven to right, chasing Martinez back to the warning track, and he makes the catch.
Drop
the ball,
and
the game is tied. Move to second base,
and here comes the read.
Give me the promo.
To second.
Nah, I don't know enough to miss. I'm just a casual. The only thing I miss is being employed.
Pops it up.
And you know that.
And you do know that.
And you do know that.
Sorry,
That is a fair ball. Ivar will head over to second base. It's 2-0.
I really just don't know the significance. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the engagement, though, bro. Keep them coming.
But Canna, and he misjudged it, and it bounces into the stands. Another error by the Athletics.
Any way you want it, any way you need it. If you want to see me, baby, come.
He picks it up, he throws to second, and the A's will get the out there.
That's sick.
Back in left center, Crawford moving laterally now.
Dropped it.
And instead it's Crawford, and he dropped the ball. And that ball's in play. No catch.
That's the way.
Dropped by Ramirez. Hayward in the vicinity.
And the curveball's
And
popped
flips
up.
the bat.
Playable on the right
Curveball
side.
popped up. Playable on the right side. Dropped
The
it.
ball's dropped in fair territory by Derek.
There's a lot of wind blowing. Here comes Rizzo.
Dropped it. Right off the glove. Right off the glove. The best ones, though, is when they fight over it. When the two teammates fight over it, who's going to catch it? Like two dumbasses. I don't care who catch it. Just catch it, nigga, please.
All right.
Ooh, it hit him? What the hell?
And is he hurt?
I think that ball hit.
Ooh, it hit him. Yeah, it did. Ooh.
Crack. Left side.
Was the drop?
Trying to find it through the rain, and he dropped it.
Bruh, are you going to get the... Like, he dropped it and then just let it just...
Last time you saw that.
Longoria sends a high fly ball to left field. To the corner it goes. Rajay coming under it. Runner will tag. Here comes Kiermaier. That ball drops.
And he left on left, and Chu swings at the first pitch and skies it into shallow left behind third base. Angling out of
There you
Simeon,
go.
the shortstop, a long run, and he can't get it. It bounces off his glove. turns, tries to throw back to second, and they get the force on Jimenez.
And the 3-1. Popped up.
All right, let's go to the next one. MLB not paying attention. It's only 3 minutes. Hopefully it's better than fucking whatever it was. 420p or 480. Why the boy Westside keep coming in here?
Minions and Monsters in theaters now.
Like that. What's up with that? What's up with that, man? What's going on with him?
And that gets away. That's going to bounce to Shaw. Good backup there and a very fortunate bounce.
Aguilar didn't even see it. Good thing it wasn't lower. Broke his belt. I mean, check it out here. I mean, looking at his belt. Here comes the baseball.
Oh
gosh.
Really fortunate that that throw wasn't right at him.
I would have been pissed.
Him somewhere.
I didn't see.
Now he looks away and watch. He's looking at the umpire.
You can't do that.
Whee! Or look, you see him. He's looking at the umpire. He turns his head and watch this. Ba-doom.
Right in the glove.
That's impossible.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Nobody's at first. And going down to second is Granderson, who's going to make it. Well, I haven't seen that one in a long time, I got to tell you.
And Belt shifts back. Now that's one thing you have to know as a pitcher. You have to know what the defense is. I mean,
This is loaded. And it gets by McHenry. Here comes Ramirez. Might have a play. Ramirez is in there. That throw gets away. In the score is Mark Reynolds.
Oh no.
And here comes Segura.
Oh.
Segura caught the Rockies napping.
Oh no.
Oh no. And here comes Segura.
Oh my God.
you have to know what the defense is.
I ain't watch no games because everybody probably already know all of these moments, and I don't know none of them, so it's like beautiful for me.
Here comes Ramirez. Might have a play.
Look at it, look at it. Oh look, he's going. He's going, and then this nigga just started. He's just like,
And here comes Segura. And
whooped
he will score.
Whooped him.
Segura caught the Rockies napping. 3 runs.
3 runs, nigga, just like that off of
over the visiting dugout.
How do you get the bat to that pitch? That's a ball in. I mean, look at that. Watch your lips.
Oh my God.
Here. You may want to watch and pay attention. Come on.
Breaking ball. Outside, ball 4. So that's 3 consecutive walks, but no damage done yet by the Padres. And here comes a runner to the plate. Myers, does he score? Did they call time? If they didn't call time, Myers has just pilfered a run. Is open. And it's now 3-2. He caught the entire Reds.
Damn.
Delayed steal, nobody covering second. So Ian Desmond swipes a bag.
Seeing a delay steal work. Watching Ian Desmond at the top, shuffle, a little hesitation, catches.
Got horrible interference next.
Orange? How will anyone know I like strawberries?
Missing a back-to-school must-have?
Kazmir delivers. Fastball, little number slowly to Utley. He tries to
Them damn ads.
He has the presence of mind to throw to second for an out. And now slowly each man still on his knees.
Oh man.
Oh, interference. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Utley tried to tag him and make a play. They collided.
Beaten like this on the road.
Still 6 outs to
Who are you?
He ran right into the
what a catch!
And what a
Did you see that?
play by Jorge Posada with his bare hand.
That was unbelievable.
Baseball.
Figgins backed him off.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's legal. You can catch the ball with your bare hand.
He made a catch barehanded.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Shit, they gotta be out there snagging shit.
Look at that. Poison, look.
Tell has fly to center and walked against Castellani.
That's a home run in a silo.
Kinda hurt like a motherfucker, you know?
Hey, man, for the team to get that out, bro, for the squad, they gonna love me later.
Number 2. Now it kicks away from Murphy. Cole gonna go to second. Now they got him hung up. Walters was backing up the play and did a tremendous job. And they dropped the ball. Oh, they say he moved into it intentionally or calling him out.
Torrey's hot. He is really hot with the first base umpire.
I don't know about that. I don't know. For this turning into it, bro. I don't know. Maybe if that's how you see it, but it's like.
It does look like Cole Calhoun kind of leaned his head into it. Ibar, big bouncer down the first base line, and it's picked up by Otero. And Otero and Ibar run into each other, and they're going to give him first base. And Bob Melvin coming storming out of the dugout. And this call has controversy written all over it.
Yeah.
The two fielders, Moss and...
Man, he out, man.
That was the MVP. Nick Ahmed swings at the first Maeda pitch. And A.J. Ellis runs into the back of Ahmed. And it will be interference on Nick Ahmed as Ellis went out to field that ball. And Ahmed was in his way. The fielder has the right of way to field a batted ball.
I think the Diamondbacks are arguing that he was still in the batter's box. Let's take a look at the replay of when the collision occurs.
That's the hand that we're all dealt, and there's a shot into right center field. There's Peyton, can't get there. A base hit and a good start for the Yankees. Maybe not a good start. Goodbye, Knobloch, one away.
What a play by Jay Peyton on the first pitch. Knobloch rarely swings at the first.
Oh, wow.
High chopper, Felix takes his time.
Oh.
Off the glove of Lynn. Tough break.
They're going to call the runner out. Running in line. Felix saw it right away.
Oh.
Bob Melvin out quickly to talk to Jerry Davis.
That's crazy. That's sick. That's deep. Oh, yeah.
They're calling the runner
out of here, buddy.
This time for interference. Now Brian Price wants to make sure that is a call. That time Cueto didn't appear anyway to be out of the batter's box.
Ground ball to Gordon. The quick flip for one. And the ball gets away. And let's see whether, they're going to call interference on Segura. So the Dodgers will get the double play.
Oh,
Ron Renicky will come out.
Jay grounds one.
Man, I fucked up, bro. That was a tough one right there.
Throw home. 2 out. Over the third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. He is. The umpire making the call. There was interference at third base. And you can see Jim Joyce saying obstruction as Craig was tripped coming down the line.
All right, let's watch some worse MLB. Fuck it. We're gonna watch some worse MLB. This probably not gonna be as good as those other ones, though. If I chop this up and make it a fucking reaction video later, I'll
The German Shepherd and the Yorkshire Terrier are similar color, but very different coats. That's why Royal Canin developed over 60 formulas, unique.
So out the second, Liriano first, a high fly ball. Blooped into shallow center field. Long run. He'll get there.
Hold on, this ain't the worst. Is this the worst? This ain't the worst.
The runners will move up. Puig with another
It's the worst plays. Oh, I thought it said worst fields.
Second base. They would have had the runner, but it's missed. It goes into center.
This is worst plays. Oh my God.
And the Padres get Solarte home. Throw it away again. Now they'll throw to the plate. Not in time. Liriano will score. That was as bad a defensive sequence.
I mean, he comes in, and then, as you said, the off-balance throw to first base, which is way offline.
and then it just falls apart from there. Ellis throws it away into center field on a bad throw. Terrible throw home, but there's really nobody guarding home because Kershaw's not backing it up, so it gets by everybody. And then finally Kershaw realizes they're going to cover home plate to try to get
just the worst
the
throws.
original run to Rivera, but it's too late. He doesn't want to get spiked.
Like, come
he doesn't
on,
even put
dog.
down the tag.
Don't cut his dick off, dog.
Suzuki pops it, but it lands. They run into each other, and he is safe at first.
I don't know, man. Hold on. I really can't do these 480p videos, bro. These 480p videos are atrocious. We're out of here. We're out of here. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
How it was back in the day.
That's horrible. Oh my God, this is untouched ones.
Right in the middle of the infield, collapsing on this one, and it is Ryan Howard.
Look at these 480, man.
And then Oddly made a quick backhanded flip and pulled Rollins off the bag, and everybody's safe.
Here on Hedges. And he'll pop it up. They're coming from everywhere in the infield towards the mound. Who's going to take it?
Nobody. What a bunch of idiots.
Jammed him on the mound. Adam Wainwright says, everybody stay away. And it drops.
Everybody be on the bench. Everybody be on the bench.
It's a pop-up on the right side of the infield. And that falls in there. Miscommunication. And that'll,
come on.
I guess it'll go as a hit.
What you mean you guess it's going to go as a hit? Hell yeah, it's a hit. Nobody touched it.
First baseman Crone doesn't see it, and the ball will land. Dozier throwing to second base, and he's in safely.
He did it. Was lost in the
High expectations coming into the ballpark today. Everybody's jacked up. Russell in the air in the third base. And it drops. Perez took a look at Arcia. I got it. You take it. To the Rockies in the Matt Holliday deal. Popped up on the infield. And it drops, but he's out. And the runner's going to be out at third. And safe at second. That could have been a triple play had the Cubs dealt all their cards correctly. Exit velocity. Pops this one up. Here comes the third baseman. And now the catcher will let it drop in. Nobody caught it.
Mamba.
High pop should get him out of the inning.
How you going to invite niggas to the pitch and then disappear? That's crazy.
Everybody is safe. 2-run score on the play, and it's a 5-run second for
We're out here looking for a Mamba.
Popped high in the air. Playable.
Mamba.
Hosmer still coming as Hosmer. It's over his head. Astros win. Hosmer kept looking for help, and by the time the ball dropped, the Astros won.
Wow.
1-1 delivery.
You can't do that, bro.
Foul back. Nope. Right to the mound. Oh, it's going to fall in. Lowe has got a base hit. And the pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up behind the mound.
You can't do that,
Guthrie
bro.
calling for it. Now he's going to give way, and it's going to fall in. Nobody took charge.
And this will be an easy play. Russ saying, I got it. Oh, man.
Oh, smart.
Now they'll get the double play. How about that? Russin and Arenado.
Infield, Narveson pointing at it. 3 infielders converge, and neither gets there.
Pops it up. Kinsler to the grass. Oh, he lost it. Dropped it. Not going to matter. Dott's next pitch. And that is going to stay in play. It's around the mound.
All right, we off this shit. All right, what we on next? What we on to next, man? We on to next? We on some Dean the Great reactions. What we on some, you know what I'm saying? Some Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? Can't play no live videos. Can't play live videos.
Listen, man. They call me the problem.
Come on. Let's watch him. Let's watch AB.
Howdy, Roadrunner. You're very fast.
Well, I drink Red Bull.
But you do realize.
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings, but, I'm scared of heights.
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
It looks almost like he's trying to tire Bruner out by taking punches.
Swinging left. St. Louis. Good straight right hand and down goes Perez.
I remember when Adrian Broner first came onto the scene. He had the hand speed, the swagger, and of course the counter-punching and shoulder roll defense that had everyone comparing him to the one and only Floyd Mayweather. For a few years, it generally looked like we were watching the next face of the sport, but between 2011 and 2013, Adrian Broner wasn't just one of the most talented fighters in the world. For a stretch, he almost looked untouchable. Blistering combos, a snappy jab, and defense lifted straight from Floyd Mayweather. Mentioned he was a brutal body puncher with finishing instincts that turned good fighters into highlight reels. Obviously outside the ring, made him box office even before he'd won a major title.
You know, once he start running, the shorts start falling off and his dew starts sweating down and the colors start draining down his face, mixing in with the blood, making yellow and green colors. You know, it's gonna get ugly.
But what made Broner special wasn't just the talent, it was how complete he looked at such a young age. Majority of fighters take years to grow into themselves, but Broner was already doing it at the world level, while climbing through the weight classes like the laws of the sport didn't apply to.
Trying to tire Bruner out by taking punches.
Oh, big right, leaping. Oh, in front of his hometown crowd. Good body shot indeed in the right hand. Left hook, right uppercut. Broner, and that's enough.
Whether it was dismantling genuine champions or jumping up 2 divisions, Broner spent 2 years convincing the world he was going to be the face of boxing after Mayweather walked away. Today I'm going to look back at Adrian Broner's prime, the fights that defined him, and the titles he collected across 4 divisions, and of course the night that changed his career forever. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
First of all, being my Showtime debut, I gotta do this for my fans. Because this is what they want to see. Hey, Pops, brush my hair.
Before Adrian Broner became the most talked about fighter in the sport, he had already spent his whole career convincing people he was special. Born in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1989, Broner started boxing at just 6 years old, often sparring with other siblings and neighbors in the backyard.
What do you think you guys would be doing if you weren't here in the gym boxing?
A lot of bad things.
Like what?
Like trying to rob people, trying to break the cars.
Oh, come on. You're joking with me. You would not be doing that.
Probably.
In fact, his parents nicknamed him the Problem because of how much trouble he caused as a kid. But he carried that into the boxing gym, and that's where it started to mean something very different. By the time he turned professional, he claimed an amateur record of around 300 wins and only 19 losses. The talent was undeniable. Turning pro in 2008, he stopped Alante Davis in just 32 seconds. And from there, he was built up slowly. Like a lot of can't-miss prospects, he was fast-tracked, quickly getting himself onto HBO in front of big audiences where the flashy skill set and the brash mouth and confidence never stopped moving. The boxing world was starting to pay attention.
Right hand over the top. Escobedo trying to
But the start of his prime started in March 2011 in my opinion. Broner stepped up to face former world champion Ponce de Leon. On paper, this was the first real test against someone who'd been at the top, and was going to be a tough fight.
And he digs that left hand hard.
That combination punching that Broner's not showing.
Okay. Heck, y'all throw so many punches that he makes these guys keep their hands home.
Knocked out Ponce de Leon in 1 round a couple years ago. It doesn't come as quick when you have to say.
Well, he can't outthink Broner because Broner's tip that may have taken a little bit of effect, and he does do a lot more combination punching against the southpaw from the outside. He has to turn it into
one of those counter right hands scored, and Broner connects with a lead right and counter right. Steepness here, even if it's not classic.
With those punches, Ponce de Leon to the body.
Broner got the unanimous decision, but it was controversial. Once De Leon landed more, but a lot of people felt Broner had been given a gift. In my opinion, it was an important fight to mention because it was the first time you saw the gap between the hype and the reality, something that would follow him his whole career. But 3 months later, he answered the critics in the loudest way possible.
We're in trouble. Lived in foster homes.
Yeah, he started slow in the cubby.
Guadalajara is at an altitude of roughly glancing blow. Left caught Litzau. Broner misses with some wild shots as he caught Litzau's attention.
There's no pressure to hurt him.
Mouthpiece is out. Good uppercut. Litzau's down. And it's over in round 1.
He blew out a top contender in Jason Litzau inside a round. Nothing controversial there. That was a statement. When Broner switched it on, he had the ability to end your night in seconds. And in my opinion, this is where you start to see the Broner blueprint. For me, there was really 4 things that made early Broner so dangerous. First, that shoulder roll defense, a style straight out of Mayweather's playbook, which gave him the ability to make you miss and counter in the same motion. Second, genuine elite hand speed was a big difference, especially that quick snapping right hand straight down the middle. Thirdly, a vicious body attack used to drain his opponents and drag their hands down before he went upstairs. Maybe the part people forget because of all the noise, his real finishing instinct. When he hurt you, he did not let you off the hook. Put all that together in a fighter that young, you can understand why people started to hype him up. The plan was to challenge the WBO super featherweight titleist Ricky Burns, but with Burns vacating the belt, Broner would get the chance to fight for the vacant title, and he'd do it in his hometown.
Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, the WBO #1 ranked junior lightweight contender in the world, the undefeated Adrian, the Problem Broner.
On November 26, 2011, in his hometown of Cincinnati, undercard of Canelo Alvarez fight, Broner faced Vincent Martin Rodriguez for the vacant WBO super featherweight title. Rodriguez was no pushover though, a durable Argentine with a record of 34-2. We saw him struggle against De Leon, so people expected this to be a test for Broner once again. In the opening bell, the gap
represents.
Left hand right to the chin of Rodriguez, who's never been stopped, and he's hurt.
Timing, starting to hit wrong.
Okay.
You know, according to the coffee box,
he landed some body shots there, but the
Is it fucking Papa Doc? Fucking clock?
little wild right now. Chops a right hand. Good left hand to the body. Takes a right to the body.
That boy tied.
Broner stopped him in the 3rd round, becoming a world champion. What made it sweeter was the fact it was the city in which he grew up in, where he learnt the sweet science. After it was over, the confident, brash attitude of Broner, people were so used to at the time, broke down in tears in the ring.
This is my dream. As I started this, when I was 6, I told my dad I'd be a world champion. And November 26, 2011, I'm a world champion.
At just 22 years old, Adrian Broner was the world champion. But now, it was about what was next. His first defense came in February 2012 against mandatory challenger Eloy Perez. Broner controlled it from start to finish, getting the stoppage in the 4th, but he looked sensational once again, beating Perez to the punch and walking him down with ease. Hype train was still on full speed.
He's very relaxed in there here in round 1. Steps in with some of his power. Perez says
boxing skills.
And they trade big shots. Back. Perez hurt on a right to the ear. In St. Louis.
Gotta
Good straight
that.
right handed down goes Perez. And he's not going to make it.
I know Perez is not.
After this, the first fight warning came. In July 2012, Broner was scheduled to defend against Vincent Escobedo, but at the weigh-in he came in at 132 pounds, well above the 130-pound limit, losing his title on the scale before a punch was even thrown, the belt only being available for Escobedo to win that night. What made it worse though was beforehand. Broner had been posting pictures of sweets and food he was eating, almost taunting the situation.
That's that constant pressure, Gerald. When you start to walk him down and keep that constant pressure on him, pressure breaks pipes.
Brutal body shot. The right hand over the top. Escobedo trying to hang on. Getting covered against the rope. And Joel Diaz is holding up a towel. He's seated up. Adrian Broner's got to have a TKO victory.
He still won the fight by stoppage, but in my opinion, this is the moment you start to see the stuff outside the ring beginning to interfere with the fighter inside it. The discipline wasn't matching the talent, and it wouldn't be the last time. But I think if you want to understand how good Broner really was, this is the fight I want to point you to. In November 2012, Broner moved up to the lightweight division to challenge the WBC champion Antonio DeMarco, and this was no soft touch. DeMarco was a legitimate in-form champion. He'd just put together an impressive run, including stopping future star Jorge Linares. He was a rangy, tall, awkward southpaw. Many people thinking at the time this was a step up that would expose Broner. Instead, Broner produced what many people, including myself, still consider his best performance of his entire career.
Again, right on the spot where the red mark, and again.
Why would that be?
Because they're trying to establish respect for one another.
There's a body blow by
the last fight that he outgrew the weight class.
Hard right hand by Broner. DeMarco with the right to the body. Broner lands an uppercut and another. We've got a fight breaking.
That's why AB can do what he wants today, man. It don't matter what niggas think about AB, man. He already did everything, man. He already, you know what I'm saying?
Lands a straight left.
4-time champ.
He already did everything, brother. Like, it's over. Like, it's not over, you know what I'm saying? But all of that, he could just live his life now. Nigga, do whatever. I wish he lived. I wish he just lived how he want to live. That's what I wish for that.
Marco apart at the moment.
That's what he want to do. What he want to do. Look how great he was, man.
Combination punches on the inside are killing DeMarco.
Broner.
Well, it's just when he got close to him, he realized that his hands were too quick. Don't stay away from him. Get close to him and get at him. Left uppercut followed by a short overhand right, which was a beautiful combination, actually a short straight right.
With any one punch.
That bunch hurt.
It's very difficult plan before the fight. When he was brought the pink gloves, it was
and let him throw those pop shots.
Well, it looks almost like he's trying to tire Broner out by taking punches. And they're waving a white flag in the corner.
DeMarco's been knocked down and is stopped on his feet against Valero.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. That combo at the end, bro. Oh my God.
Left hook.
Oh my God, dude. He mad at the corner for stopping it? No, nigga. Look at this last combo, nigga.
With any one punch.
That bunch hurt.
It's very difficult
on that knee.
before the fight. When he was brought the pink gloves,
and let him throw those pop shots.
Well, it looks almost like he's trying to tire Broner out by taking punches.
Swinging left hook.
And they're waving a white flag in the
video game. That's a video game right there. He just put the balls on that.
If I had a choice, I'd be a playboy, right?
Crazy.
But
you can be both at the same time, as a few fighters have been.
I mean, you know, as you can see, you know, once I'm in there, when I got a game plan and I see something, I go after it.
Which was?
You know, I was gonna do exactly what I did. Shake them up, shake them, bake them, cook them, and eat them. No homo.
In the opening rounds, it was a masterclass. The defense was untouchable, the body punching was vicious, and he broke down a quality champion down piece by piece before stopping him in the 8th. DeMarco's corner had no choice but to pull him out. Naturally, the Mayweather comparisons went into overdrive after this fight. Broner had now won world titles in 2 weight classes, doing it in style against a real champion, helping him to break into the pound-for-pound rankings at the time at only 23 years old. This was the night Prime Broner truly arrived. Everything that made him special, the speed, the defense, the patience, the killer instinct. It all came together in one performance. This is always one I recommend you watch in full. 3 months later, he made his first lightweight defense against the tough Welshman Gavin Rees.
Good left hook by Broner, and Rees blocks him with the right hand upstairs. There's a body shot. Cut lands for Broner. Starting to get more after. Starting to pick it up.
how you do right there.
Gave him a little distance and started climbing.
He took a dive. Hey, he took a dive. Hold on, AB. Hold on, AB. Hold on. Hold on, AB. He took a dive. Hold on.
Gave him a little distance and started climbing.
I don't know. I ain't gonna like it so quick.
Gave him a little distance and started climbing.
I don't know, man. It looked like he took a dive. It looked like he took a dive.
He is there to try to knock his opponent out.
He's hurting that. He's hurting that nigga.
To the body.
How you feel? What did the ref say? What did the ref just ask this man?
Another uppercut, this time with the left hand.
To the body. How you feel?
How you feel?
Now Reese is in trouble again, and Gary Lockett is up on the way.
Dog shit out of that young
Reese
man.
came to fight and had his moments, which Broner seemed to enjoy a little bit too much in this one. Once Broner decided to apply himself, he really started to break Reese down, landing a vicious body shot on the inside, giving Reese's corner no choice but to throw in the towel. Another bell defended, another stoppage, and the Broner machine was still rolling. Now came one of the boldest moves of his career. In June 2013, Broner jumped 2 weight classes, all the way up to welterweight, to challenge Paulie Malignaggi for the WBA title, and doing it in Malignaggi's own backyard, Brooklyn, New York. The build-up was personal, and was ugly. Broner brought up Malignaggi's personal life, taunting him about his ex-girlfriend, turning the whole thing into a circus. Malignaggi was furious, and for once, the opponent had real motivation to shut up Broner once and for all.
Jessica, well, Jess, as he used to call her, his ex-girlfriend, she is my sweetheart right now.
Second of all, on a world-class level, it takes character. Thanks to Al Heyman, he didn't have to show no character because he fought one bum after another. Richard Schaefer comes up here and says he fought. What's the guy's name? The first guy you beat for the world title. We don't even know who he is.
And the fight reflected it. This wasn't the untouchable Broner of the DeMarco fight. Malignaggi was busy, awkward, and competitive, making Broner work harder than he had done in years.
Bigger guys, and might be one-armed and split over Shevchenko. Good right hand by Broner. Malignaggi tries to trade with him to send a message. Trying to get some respect. One of the elite fighters in the game is the throws with the left hand and the drive totally back. We don't need to be doing that. Takes away from it. No, not at all. Right hand by Broner. Shoulder roll. Brings the right hand over the top with that shoulder.
Like a little jackrabbit way he bouncing a bunch of niggas.
Oh, and an elbow.
Go. 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 Go.
I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
And whatnot. The fight really could have went either way. And even the fans that thought I won the fight, I I'll be honest with them too. It could have went either way, but
in the end, Broner got the split decision, and it was a decision a lot of people disagreed with actually. Becoming a 3-weight world champion at just 23 is an unreal achievement, and I don't want to take that away from him. But in my opinion, this was the first time that eye test raised questions. Moving up in weight, he didn't look as dominant. He looked beatable, and the man who would prove it was waiting just 6 months down the line. On December 14th, 2013, in San Antonio, Texas, Adrian Broner would defend his WBA welterweight title against the tough, swarming style of Marcus Maidana. On paper, this looked like another showcase. Maidana was crude, wild, and heavy-handed, a come-forward Argentine that the slick, faster Broner was supposed to pick apart, with a lot of people writing Maidana off completely, and in fact, turned into a nightmare for Adrian Broner.
Hand lead by Maidana that sticks on. Broner goes down for the first time in his career. He's hurt back, gets hurt. Surviving. If Broner gets by this, we're going to see what kind of carries they have. Lefts and rights by Maidana. The power already taking its toll. Broner trying to fight away from the ropes. I don't know if Lawrence Cole called out. Now cross by Maidana. Another right hand by Maidana. Broner looking to hold on as he backs. He's hurt bad. They got to stay. They got to look at stopping this. Lawrence Cole is just like I know it's Adrian Broner and he's supposed to be a star. And now Broner comes back with a 1-2. Right uppercut by Maidana. The right cross connects. Right hand connects by measuring up. Good defense. And there's some of the speed displayed by Broner. Maidana working the body with another chopping right hand. And there's a left hand that catches Broner made at the 5th round. Broner catches Maidana with a right, and there's another quick combination. The hand speed of Broner, of course, is a big edge for him. Again, works the body. And a left hook upstairs by Maidana. He's down for the second time in his career. Man. Left hook and a left hand and a right hand and a body. Left hook upstairs by Maidana. The final 60 seconds of the 11th round. Broner with the right uppercut, left hook. Maidana continues to work the body. Lands another combination upstairs. Some good action here. Another one that seemed to. Got Maidana. And a left hand by Maidana. I'll tell you, Broner's knees buckled, but he still came forward. And the body shots by Maidana. Left hook by Broner. Less than a minute left in what has been a terrific fight in what has been a sensational year of boxing.
Thank you so much.
After dropping Broner in the second, it set the tone for the night. He bullied him, walked through him, and never stopped coming before dropping him again later in the fight. For all the hand speed and defense, Broner had no answer to the raw pressure and pure desire, with Maidana winning a wide unanimous decision, giving Broner his first professional loss.
You know, it happens to the best of them, and as of even as of right now, I'm still one of the best.
But you know, here's the thing. In hindsight, this was the night that ended Prime Broner. The arrogance had finally met someone who simply refused to be intimidated. After this fight, he was never quite the same. He became more hesitant. His punch output dropped. And the aura of invincibility and the heir to the Mayweather narrative, well, that night, it died in the ring in San Antonio. Whatever Broner could have become, a version that looked unstoppable against DeMarco, never fully came back. But I don't want to end this story in a loss, but because Broner still had one more piece of history left in him. After Maidana, he moved back down in weight and rebuilt, stringing together wins over Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, and John Molina Jr.
Both combinations, everything. I thought he had him here for a while, Mar.
Seconds left. Broner, and he knocks him down in the 12th with a beautiful right uppercut.
There was another setback along the way in June 2015 as he moved up to a catchweight, suffering a clear decision loss to Sean Porter. He even scored a late knockdown in that one. Porter was simply the busier, it worked him throughout. Once again, in a major fight at the higher weight, Broner came up short. But he went back to 140. In his hometown of Cincinnati once again, he challenged for the vacant WBA super lightweight title against the tough, unbeaten at the time, the Hawk Alec Heriev.
The trunks are good. We went over the instructions earlier. Remember, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to you.
Gives you the body. Paulie landed many body shots. Nice power punches so far in this fight.
in general.
But it was only working the last 20 seconds.
Oh,
it's got to
another
be consistent.
shotting Broner. And there's another right cross under a minute left in the fifth.
You can see the difference in effectiveness. When Alec Verdia traps Broner and throws the combination.
Picking up the pace in terms of output. They're both exchanging here.
This has been creating a fun round because he's forcing
Broner. The right uppercut is clearly the best punch in this fight. I have him controlling the bout.
Also, the mentally, from a psychological standpoint, Alec Verdia right now is not in a good position.
And Broner been knocked down, a tough fighter from Dagestan, and now Broner's talking to Paulie Malignaggi here at ringside. Oh, wow! Jacking the jaw with that right uppercut and credits the jab. Broner picking up the pace, the crowd building to a crescendo, sensing something, but there Alec Verdia showing what he's made of, coming back off the ropes. And Broner just winding up, teeing off, lands the right through the guard.
I think a left hook there really hurt Alec Verdia.
Right hand to the body, and Alec Verdia now left hand, and Broner on the verge of perhaps stopping Alec Verdia, and yet Alec Verdia standing tall, refusing to go down, has never been down in his professional career. Adrian Broner trying to close the show in front of his hometown crowd. Good body shot indeed in the right hand. Left hook, right uppercut. Broner, and that's enough. The referee, Harvey Dock Jr., stops the fight. And Adrian Broner, much to the delight of this partisan crowd, records the win.
And this night, you saw the flashes of the old Broner. He boxed beautifully, built a big lead, and broke Alec Verdia down before stopping him in the 12th. And with that win, Broner became a 4-division world champion at just 26 years old. It's an achievement that puts him in a very small elite group in the history of the sport, no matter what came after. No one can take that away from him. When I think back to prime Adrian Broner, what stays with me is the potential. For a stretch between 2011 and 2013, he genuinely looked like he could be the next big thing in boxing. The man to carry the sport after Mayweather, with the hand speed, defense, and body punching, and confidence. Against DeMarco, he looked like he was on another level, but his prime was short. The discipline never quite matched the gift. The weight issues and the antics outside the ring kept getting in the way, before finally meeting someone in Maidana who simply just wanted it more. In a lot of ways, Broner is one of the great what-ifs the sport has ever produced. And I think the contrast says everything. The kid who walked in the ring like he owned the sport.
But at the end of the day, I'm still Adrian the Problem Broner. The can man. Anybody can get it.
To a man years later that knows better than anyone how much was left on the table.
I fell in love with boxing before I fell in love with a woman, man.
You don't have to like everything about Adrian Broner to feel that, but he still won those 4 weight division titles before 27. The talent was real, and at his best, it was special. And for me, that stretch from the first title in Cincinnati to the masterclass against DeMarco is the version of Broner I'll be remembering. Broner at his very best. This has been Jamie from Boxing Life. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Adrian Broner's prime. Was he really that good? Or was it just always more hype than substance? As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, why don't you check out 2 of these boxers' primes? As always, I'll see you in the next one.
Check your socials because...
Let me get on, man.